license.
What's
Like
that?
it was on there.
Criminal securities license.
However you would write it,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
We see this as a potential.
All right, if I get everybody's attention real quick, we are going to see how many letters we have. I personally got to 29. Keep your rubber bands on, please, if you have them. And I will do a bag for stamped and a bag for not stamped. If you would please put your letters into the bags. This is the unstamped bag. I have 29, and when the bag comes to you, if you could please say how many letters you have and put the letters in the bag, that would be super. And I wanted to address what Clay was talking about. Are you having that issue as well?
34 letters ready to go, I just need approval.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We gotta
When
get-
will they issue the
Oh,
approval?
it should be in the next day or two.
So you have 34.
34, ready to go.
I'm at about 30 with 2 additional personal
Okay,
confirmations.
excellent, excellent.
So-
Brian, how many you got there?
20 currently, but I just noticed this one's shot, so I'm gonna have to redo the envelope.
Okay, wonderful.
One confirmed visitor.
And can you just pass this down, Brian? This is, who's got stamps already? Raise your hand. Okay, here. You got stamps, throw them here. That'll help me out.
Current.
I don't have zip codes.
I'm at 27.
so I have to go back.
27, 14,
40.
40, what happened?
These don't have zip codes.
Don't have zip codes.
22.
Came up with that.
What if our
Okay.
company mails that? My company
Sure,
always
I know the
posts it.
Well then that's very nice.
Can you trademark it?
I haven't yet. I'll figure it out. I had to make sure I made it signed.
Sure,
Don't worry
they'll
about it.
come.
And then I got
25.
25 from Gene.
Awesome.
Anthony,
Anthony had 10, he said. Dr. J said he had
Jason,
10.
Ariel 10.
Ariel 10. I need to confirm that. And we do need to get the lists, including emails, so that I can put those onto the Evite and so that we can market to these people if they don't come and all of that wonderful jazz. We want to have all of that information. I just want to make sure.
what all do you need? The address, name, phone number, email?
Yes.
I need to put the zip
All of that. Company name, email, address, and telephone number.
Okay. Under an Excel spreadsheet. you sent.
And put it, yeah, you can put it into the Excel spreadsheet that I sent. Or you can do it a number of ways just so that I can tabulate that information. All right, so I have a lot to go over. I also wanted to be able to talk about the visitors table, Brian, but I think that we've just got too much to discuss.
Well, I'm gonna talk about it.
Okay, what I would, shoot, come on.
Do we have a goal as to how many visitors we want?
Yes, okay. I've got a whole list of items to talk about. So, all right, so in the Visitors Day training, and unfortunately you can't see it because the Apple TV is not functioning today, but in the Visitors Day manual and training, it says to send the letters out, have the letters be due on week 4. And that gives you 2 weeks, which Joe and I thought was too little. So we moved it up a week. This is week 3. Our Visitors Day is in 3 weeks. And so what we did in planning Visitors Day is we said letters due week 3, knowing full well that we'd still have another week if people hadn't quite reached their 40 to go ahead and hit the phone book and just find some businesses, any old business, you don't have to call them first, and try to just have some more letters. So in the next week, if you haven't yet reached your 40, or even if you have, we all have another week to try to find some businesses that we can just shotgun. Because the way I asked you to do it is to be very proactive about getting your own power team partners in here, to call them, and that took time. And I understand that. I really understand that, because it was hard for me to get as many as I did. So you got another week to maybe add to that list so that we can have the best possible Visitors Day. I know that Kim sent out an email about dues, and I just wanted her to address that real quick.
Yeah, I think the majority of everyone in here has agreed that we would up the dues for the month of May, except Warren and Brian, you're not including this since you're brand new. But we're gonna each pay $17 for
Per
each
week.
month of May. So you're paying an extra $8 for the month of May, and just that month only. So
Right.
we have an extra little surplus in there so we can pay for stamps. I'm gonna order more visitor badges and maybe just a couple other things for marketing.
Okay, so it's going to be, there's 4 weeks in May, so it's an extra $2 per week, so it's a total of $68 for the dues in May. And she didn't get really any negative feedback from what I understand. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. We wanted to make sure everybody had an opportunity to address it first. I wanted to address losing Jennifer Go because I'm really bummed about it. And I think everybody probably is. And I'm just wondering if anybody understands why and what we might be able to do to help her change her mind, if that's possible.
I was her mentor,
Mm-hmm.
and we had extensive discussions about it. She really got too much business. And Jennifer's approach to her business is she wants to maintain a work-life balance. And we explored some other options. That's why I was referring to her, to other bookkeepers, so she could remain in the group
So was
and
I.
be able to synergize with another bookkeeper and also profit from it for referral. But because she develops her relationships one-on-one, and she doesn't want to have to be accountable for somebody else's actions.
Mm-hmm.
And for her, it's just, her primary focus is her work-life balance.
Right.
And she reached a point of significance with the amount of business she got.
That's great.
And-
So it's a real
And I just
testament
made
to
her
the
another
chapter.
referral to a CPA, so that probably,
Yeah.
So is there an opportunity for